Hey, there's an extremely highly likely chance you've never seen me before, so because of that, I do want to make a quick disclaimer. The title and thumbnail are in fact a joke. Now hold on, don't go anywhere. This video is still about looksmaxxing, and I do genuinely believe that caring more about your looks can change your life for the better. But I'm just not enough of a narcissistic arsehole to make this thumbnail with a straight face. Okay, so I'm going to go through each key element of looksmaxxing, and bear with me, I know that term is cringe as hell, but it works, so I'm going to be using it a lot. And after a few brief suggestions of how to go about each, because there's plenty of actual looksmaxxing tutorials out there, I'll explain why improving that part of your looks can actually change other areas of your life. The last and most important element I'll be revealing at the end of the video, because that gets my retention up and then this video gets more views. Wow, look at me being a good YouTuber. I'm such a good YouTuber, right? Fashion is really important. You can't necessarily outdress an ugly face. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna sound like such a dickhead this whole video. But you can gain a lot of points here. There really isn't a gold standard for fashion, and at the end of the day, whatever you're confident in is almost always best. But I would personally suggest, the very least, making sure what you're wearing is clean, in good shape, follows a color scheme or matches, and fits you well. You can look attractive in even just shorts and a t-shirt if you follow these rules. Definitely avoid just throwing on the first thing you see. When you have the time, try looking through different styles and learn what looks good on you. That way, when you are in a hurry, you can quickly figure out a good outfit that looks like you spent more time on it than you actually did. If you don't have many clothes and need to buy some more, I'm going to throw an insane suggestion out there, but Temu low-key actually has some decent stuff for insanely good prices. Is it top-notch material? Well, I mean, sometimes, but usually not, though it can actually be helpful for trying different things out without feeling like you wasted a ton of money. Now, how can improving your fashion improve the rest of your life? Well, just think about it. If you see someone in ratty, mismatched clothes, you may make assumptions that they are disorganized or dirty, even if it isn't true. Making the right impression on people can be really important for things such as job interviews or really any everyday interaction. This point applies to every area I'm covering, but clothing can be a big part of what people notice. You don't have to be wearing designer clothes every day, and honestly, that stuff looks awful anyway. Like, what is this? But just a little effort goes a long way. Skincare is also super important. Some people get lucky and just have perfect skin without trying, and if that's you, lock your doors. But if you don't have any kind of skincare routine, it's best to add a few basic steps. Again, this isn't supposed to be a tutorial or anything, but my basic tips would be: keep the product simple, change your pillowcase every night, and don't touch your face. As far as products go, the most universal route I'd say is CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser in the shower, a retinoid if you have oily skin or acne, and then the CeraVe AM and PM moisturizers. A good diet, not touching your face, and changing your pillowcase every night can often be just as effective as the skincare routine itself. You probably think the pillowcase thing sounds stupid, but trust me, it works. That's all I'm saying. Now, how can having clear skin affect the rest of your life? Well, the thing people look at most when they're talking to you is your face. And like I mentioned before, looking clean is really important because we're really quick to make assumptions about people. And if you can master social interactions, it can take you a long way in life. But more on that later. You also just feel better with clear skin. I don't even mean you feel better because you look better, even though that's true too. It sucks to have a painful pimple, itchy dry skin, etc. And since you look cleaner, you feel cleaner. And maybe it's just me, but there's something so relaxing about going to bed feeling all clean and pretty. Yes, I'm a straight male that just said I like to feel pretty. Why do you think I'm making this video? Okay, real quick, I've just realised, I'm a faceless channel and I'm over here talking about the importance of looking good. For all you know, I could look like this making this video right now. I'm hot, I promise. Guys, I swear I'm not an arsehole. I'm just kidding. What's that? Oh, come on! The title was a joke, okay? As far as hair goes, I really don't have much to say. You've heard it all before. It really is just about finding a style that fits your face shape and washing it at the frequency that keeps your hair clean without being dry. There is a crap ton of different types of shampoos and conditioners, and really, it's just unnecessarily overwhelming. If you want my general suggestion for all of it, I'd say wash your hair every third night, though this does really depend on the person, but still rinse it with water every day. And for shampoo and conditioner, I would go with OGX because they are sulfate-free and are pretty clear on what each type does. If you want thicker hair, use the volume set. If you need moisture, use the moisture set. It's not rocket science. Gosh, I hate that saying. Why the hell did I just use that? But while yes, having good hair can really improve your looks, I think the most important takeaway is to find a hairstyle that fits your lifestyle. While I do think the last point in this video can change your life, look, I did it again. I'm not going to sit here and tell you improving your hair can do that. But matching your hairstyle to your lifestyle is actually quite helpful. For example, if you sweat a lot or are active often, a short textured hairstyle is great because you can wash it quick, dry it quick, and put zero effort into styling it. Similarly, if you have a job where you need to look more presentational, you could keep it a little longer but styled specifically. But that's about it. It's time for... Okay, so while the last thing is the most life-changing, this can pretty much take care of everything else I've covered so far all at once. Strive to be clean. Bro, what? Are you serious? Is you saying I'm not clean or something, you asshat? Now hold on. I'm talking about really be conscious about being clean. Just because you don't smell doesn't mean you're fine. I think showering twice a day is really beneficial, but not because you need it to be clean. That sounds counterintuitive, but there really are a ton of benefits to showering twice a day. Like if you usually shower at night, the morning shower can help wake you up. Or if you shower in the mornings, showering at night as well ensures you're clean before getting into bed. Like I said, keeping clean sheets is really important for clear skin. And showering twice a day also just makes getting ready so much easier. You can just do your full routine all in one big swoop. Also, you can't really have a bad hair day if you rinse it morning and night. It fully resets it. A few other important things that fall under the strive to be clean category would be smelling good, so this means obviously deodorant, but maybe a light cologne as well, and brushing your teeth. Twice a day minimum, guys. And yeah, I know tongue scrapers look like a stupid Temu ass buy, but they do really work, and at the very least, you better not be walking around with bad breath. Oh, also, clip your damn nails. No one wants to see long, dirty nails. If I catch you looking like Bellatrix, I'll kill you. Ooh, wait a minute. She kinda... But yeah, really, just being super clean is one of the easiest ways to not only look good, but to reap the benefits of looking good other than liking yourself a little more. Trust me, everyone will respect you more if you try to be as clean as possible. Just not to the point where you're OCD, of course. Don't be a weirdo. Alright, on to the big one. Really? You did all that build up just to say, hit the gym, bruh? I'm clicking off of this stupid video. Alright, well, first of all, you're not clicking off because I will find you. Second of all, hear me out. Going to the gym will absolutely change your life. Okay, how can going to the gym and eating healthy improve your looks? Well, assuming you're not an idiot, this part is pretty self-explanatory. Get jacked, you get all the women in the world. That's how it works, right? Hate to break it to you, but you still need a personality. Nah, just kidding. She dumped you because your muscles weren't big enough. No, but really, as awful as it sounds, a good body is key to being attractive. I hate that I'm saying that, but it's true. You don't have to be Chris Hemsworth, but just getting in decent shape is pretty important if you're trying to be, as they say in the hood, a cutie patootie. Now, how should you go about doing this? Well, yes, I know I'm the last person you're going to take important advice from, but losing or gaining weight is actually super easy. Either eat less or eat more. Oh my gosh, this guy's a freaking genius! I know, right? No, but really, people do actually overcomplicate it. Track your calories, find your maintenance calories, and eat either 500 more or 500 less calories per day than that. I'm not going to act like tracking calories is fun. It kind of sucks sometimes. But there really isn't anything else to it when it comes to diet. If you're in a calorie deficit, you will lose weight. If you're in a calorie surplus, you will gain weight. It doesn't matter what that consists of. Sam Sulek explains this really well.
I just saw a comment. If you ate 1,000 calories a day of just donuts, you will get fat. I disagree. It's purely thermodynamics. Every day, your body, let's just say a hypothetical lifter, he does his lift every night, and then he goes home, he does his whole day like normal. His body needs 2,500 calories to operate and stay the same weight. So if he eats 2,000 calories worth of Skittles, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, chocolate milk, protein shakes, eggs, whatever. If he eats 2,000 calories total at the end of the day, he will lose weight. If he ate 3,000 calories worth of chicken, rice, vegetables, salads, like conventionally healthy food, he's still gonna gain weight. In terms of changing how much you freaking weigh, it's just a numbers game with the calories.
But that being said, I do still think you should try to eat clean. Your skin will be clearer, your hair will be healthier, your energy will be better. A good diet can hit a lot of things I've covered already. The point though is, don't stress yourself out about it needing to be perfect in order to get in shape. If you want some ice cream, eat some ice cream. You will literally lose less weight if you starve yourself because your body goes into survival mode. Think of dieting as strategy, not torture. Okay, but what's the gym side of things? The holy grail. Sticking with purely looks advice for now, again, what I would say is don't overcomplicate it. Everyone will benefit from some kind of hypertrophy training done close to failure with slow, controlled reps and increasing the weight slightly each week. And we're talking bench press, squats, curls, tricep extensions, etc. The basics. It's all you need. If you're trying to lose weight, add 30 minutes to an hour of cardio per day. And if you're trying to put on some solid muscle size, try to really push your lifts, with of course avoiding injury. Again, I'm just covering the basics. If you want in-depth gym and health advice from someone whose advice is actually worth trusting, go check out Mike Israetel. But the big question is, how will it change your life? Man, going to the gym has gotten me through some tough places. Yes, getting jacked makes you feel good in itself, but just the act of going to the gym is incredible for your mental health. The human brain craves rewarded work. That feeling of pushing yourself hard for an hour while listening to some fire music and then going home to eat food you won't hate yourself for eating is just amazing. And then when the results start coming in, that's the cherry on top. Good luck passing a mirror shirtless without flexing for 5 minutes. But really taking hold of your health just gives you a crazy level of self-value. And also, being in shape just makes life easier. Who knows when you'll have to, chase something? I don't know, man, I'm bad at examples. But adding years onto your life, making friendships, strengthening your mental health, and boosting your confidence and self-worth, all from pushing some metal circles around, sounds like a pretty good deal to me. So, the takeaway. Is being super attractive really that important? No, that's just me being silly, come on guys. But you know what is important? Confidence, cleanliness, health, both mental and physical. All of these kinda do result in you being quite the good-looking individual. And hey, there's nothing wrong with wanting just a little charisma. And actually, touching back on what I started earlier, improving these areas of your life can give you the confidence to better navigate social interactions of all kinds. This is one of the biggest benefits of them all. Life is a social game. You shouldn't lie or manipulate, but there are skills you can master to give yourself an advantage in any endeavor. It sounds dramatic, but it's true. Good job, you made it. Yeah, weird ass video, I know, but you should still subscribe right now. Please?